All right, Connor, welcome back.
Thanks.
Good to see you, brother. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Doing well.
Hopefully better after this.
Well, you're going to be doing better. Right now, I don't know. All right, so Connor, just a quick recap. Now, for those of you just watching, Connor actually came in to see me when he was in high school. I think you were a freshman and sophomore in high school,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
We were up in Northern California.
13, 14.
Long time ago, right?
11 years now.
11 years. I've been at this for a while. And your mom, actually, I met your mom and your dad.
Mm-hmm.
They referred you in and your brother. You guys were champion swimmers, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
amazing. This,
Yep.
dude shredded, swims like a fish, amazing. And now you're a baller. You play basketball and you coach professionally, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's exactly what I do.
And the guy's amazing. He actually coaches my son. But what we've got here is you came back in with. So I left you in fairly decent condition. I moved away, right, from Northern California, and after my care, he had. I'm teasing a little bit. You had a torn labrum in both hips in this year, January of this year.
Yes.
2 bulging discs in your lower back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, trouble breathing through the nose, so there's some congestion, right? Actually used to have that problem myself a lot. Right now, the biggest thing, you've got lower back pain, but the biggest thing is the hips.
Yes.
Specifically the right hip.
Yes.
Got it. And we talked about some ankle issues, fractured your left ankle twice. I fractured my left ankle once, right?
We're like almost identical, just everything.
Yeah, I mean, right?
Yeah,
we'll get there in a second. You're right, you're absolutely right. But you've done chiro care, obviously, with me, with other docs. You've done PT, you've done massage. You basically tried more or less everything conservative. You're having hip pain and you're like, hey, I don't know what to do.
Right.
Fair?
Right. Yep, 100% I agree.
All right, so we got a couple of goals. One of which is to stay playing basketball at a high level so you can coach and lead your people.
Mm-hmm.
Another is to be able to do a butterfly stretch on the ground. Would you show us, would you mind just showing us real quick? Let me get the chair out of the way for you. Yeah. Would you just show us what you got right now?
Alright, I'll put my back against the wall to help me.
Okay, all right.
Oh, wait, I can do better.
Yeah, I can do. I love that attitude.
I know I can.
All right. All right.
It's about
So
as low as I can go.
oh, that's actually not terrible. I mean, I've seen much worse, but you want to be able to get the
It
knees.
used to be like up here though. I've been
Wow.
like actively like really working on this
Understood.
for that at least last like 3
Respect,
months.
bro. Absolutely. Thank you for demonstrating.
Yeah.
Come on up. So we definitely want to get that farther down, and you want to get back to full health, and be able to do quick sprints, quick runs, quick cuts without having that back spasm, especially on the right side.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So here's what we've got. Bad news and good news. Bad news is there are some issues in the lumbar spine. They definitely cause and or contribute to what you're experiencing now. The good news is that we can get in there, we can make the changes, prevent further damage. You are young enough, you're active enough, and if you follow through, we'll get you where you need to go.
Sounds good.
Fair?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what we've got here, your hips are perfectly level. That is phenomenal. 70% of the population, their hips are uneven. Mine are uneven.
Yeah.
Right, so it's very common that there's anywhere from a few millimeters. So your hips are very level, but notice the lumbar spine has a curvature in it.
Yeah.
It is a mild curvature, it's not huge. You'll notice that your L5 is out of alignment.
Okay.
L4, L3, L2, this is actually listed as L2, we counted down. You have 6 lumbar vertebrae though. So there's a subluxation in the upper lumbar, L2. Actually 6 is subluxated, so you have 6 lumbar vertebrae, one more than the average person.
Right.
I have 6 as well.
I told you,
Bro,
we're
come on,
similar.
man, we're cut from the same cloth.
Right.
But the sacrum, the lower back is out of alignment, and what we've got to do is get it aligned. Fair?
Yeah.
All right. Now, having 6 lumbars myself, being a big guy just like you, I'll tell you that one of the challenges with having an extra vertebrae, it's not necessarily bad. We have to work a little bit harder than the average person to be flexible. Does that
that makes sense.
resonate with you?
Yeah.
We got one extra story, you know, imagine a building a little bit taller, right?
Yeah.
So now what we did was we had you do a motion study. We had you bend to the side, we had you bend to the other side. So what is normal when you bend to the side is the vertebrae should bend and it should twist.
Yeah.
And we do this to isolate specifically where there may be an issue that's actually holding you back and causing you problems. And then we want to correct that, so corrective, right? So we know that we're going to get the result. So you'll see, for example, that this vertebrae here, the disc is smaller here and wider here. That's really good because you're bending.
Yeah.
This pointy thing in the back, you know your anatomy, right? Spinous process.
Yep.
It's not really shifting to the left. It's more a millimeter maybe to the left. It's more midline.
Okay.
So we need that to bend. So that one's almost doing the right thing. This is smaller here, bigger here. It is bending to the left. That one's good, and this one's good.
Okay.
Let's go down here to
this
your...
is the problem.
Yes, L6, right?
Okay.
So you see that it is bending ever so slightly. This red line's tilting.
Yeah.
Not much.
Yeah.
We need it to bend more. Okay. L5 bends, but it doesn't rotate. L4 bends, but it doesn't rotate. L3 bends, it kind of sort of rotates, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
So your what we call your coupled motion, coupled meaning bend, twist, right?
Yeah.
Is off your bottom 3 segments when you bend to the left.
Okay.
Now overall, nice smooth curve.
Yeah.
You do okay because you have overall global motion, but that will cause pain, discomfort, degeneration, abnormal muscle firing. Okay? When you bend to the right, does the curve look as smooth? Kind of. Here's left.
Yeah.
Here's right.
No, I feel like I've been more on the left. Like,
Correct. Good. Good observation. Very good. So you'll see here that it's fairly smooth all the way through. Yeah. And then when we go down here, it's fairly smooth, and then it's more like a straight line here.
Yep.
Your L5 just tilts a little bit. L4 just almost nothing.
Like locked.
Exactly. Those are subluxations. They're out of alignment, irritating the nerve. And it may seem like a simple question, but what happens if we don't floss our teeth?
You get cavities.
Exactly. Now, in order for that to happen, what happens is the plaque builds up, turns into tartar, eats away at the enamel, and then the sugar, right? All that bacteria and stuff. So here what's happening is because these bottom vertebrae are not moving, then the disc is thinning. So if we look down here, the disc is really thin, almost bone on bone.
Right.
Really, really thin.
And that causes that pain.
Exactly. And if I show you this right here, you see this hole right here? This is what we call the intervertebral foramen. It's another word for the hole where the nerve comes out of.
Yeah.
Okay? So see, it's nice and open, nice and open. Oh, it's a little more closed, narrowed.
Can't even really see.
Oh, yeah, look here. Look at that. Notice that's touching.
Yeah.
So it's much more convoluted.
Yeah.
And then down here.
You can not even like really see that.
Yeah, I mean, look, even if I get this out of the way, look at that little tiny hole that the nerve's supposed to come out of.
White hole.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
So, what we've got to do is, and I'll tell you what we can and what we cannot do, because I think that's quite important. Let's see right there. So, number one, let's get this shrunken down a little bit. Number one, we cannot promise you that your disc will get bigger.
Yeah.
Right? What we can do is we can get motion into the spine, because motion provides nutrients to keep the disc healthy. So we can prevent further degeneration by keeping the motion there. We're going to work to adjust your sacrum. L5 we're going to work carefully around because we don't want to irritate the nerves that are going down into the leg muscles where you're having pain and issues. And then we're going to work in your upper lumbar spine to get this moving, as well as giving you the proper core strength. So you're already fit. That's a cool thing. You already exercise. I can tell you, hey, try this one, do this one, a couple of basic things that'll help you specifically. Make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Now, one interesting point that you might want to know is that, again, your hips are even. Look at your hip joints. That spacing right there is nice and well maintained.
Yeah.
The reason and the way people get hip degenerative problems most of the time is when the lumbar spine doesn't move, specifically the lower lumbar, and every step you take and move you make, the force jams down.
Yeah.
It typically goes unevenly to one side.
Like, I feel it stick sometimes, like when I walk, and like I'll get a sharp pain, and I'm like, whoa, it didn't feel right, and then like I'll kind of like move my leg around, and then I'll take another step and it'll be fine. I'm like, wait, that's still not right though.
Correct. And how old are you?
24.
Yeah, right, so we got work to do.
Yeah. And that's why my mom, I think's had 2 hip surgeries now.
Yeah. Yes, and I remember your mom's a lovely lady.
Yeah.
Lovely lady. The thing we've got to do is avoid going down that route.
Yeah, I don't want hip surgeries.
Bro. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put you on a program of care. Now, with the degeneration that you have, the challenging part that we're up against is we've got a fair amount of degeneration for somebody who's, you said 24?
Yeah.
24. The good thing is you're very fit, you're very lean. I know how you eat healthy. I know you take care of your body. You just need a little bit of help chiropractically.
Yeah.
So I think realistically we're looking at plus or minus about 6 months to get you where you need to go. So it's not really the longest ever, but we got to be consistent and get in there and do the work.
100%.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll. You ready for your first adjustment?
I'm so ready.
Awesome. You pull your legs to the right corner.
Pull them.
Yep, and I'll pull this way. Go ahead. Pull, pull, pull. Really good try, bro. Pull this way. Pull hard. There we go. So we're gonna start
My
out.
hip totally like popped.
I'm not gonna say you're falling apart, bro, but kind of, let's go face down.
Falling apart.
We gotta take care of this, man. All right, so we're gonna dig in here to your right QL. So we're gonna breathe nice and deep, Connor. You doing all right? Attaboy. Attaboy. So we're gonna get this muscle firing again. So good, right?
So good.
Breathe in nice and deep. All the way out. Stop breathing. Breathe and relax. Foot relax.
Ooh, thanks.
Put a little motion into the foot here. Wow. Moved a little bit, but
It's jammed.
yes it is. Foot relaxed. Wow.
Did you feel that crack?
Sure did.
But there's also like in here it gets tight.
Yours, so we
So
adjusted.
not my heel, in the on my left foot, right in that little crease.
Right up here?
Yeah, and it will stick, and sometimes it's like, that's where I had the avulsion fracture, and I swear I feel like the bone's still floating around in there, and it will like get jammed,
Yeah.
and that shit just hurts.
Yeah, so basically we adjusted your midfoot, but you're farther up in your midfoot towards your rear foot's not moving.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like I said, we got our work cut out for us, but let's lay face up. And you know, it's actually a really good example that one problem, if not taken care of, cascades into another.
To the next.
And my man, I mean, you're 24, brother. Imagine this one's a fun one, Connor. You probably remember this from.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine 24, 48. What's after that? 68, 72, right?
Yeah.
So imagine not dealing with this for a few. Attaboy. Have you had this worked on in recent times?
Like a month ago.
Good man. Maintaining his composure. No tears yet.
Not yet.
There we go. Hips relax. I'm going to scoot over that way towards your left. We're going to open up his adductors here just a little bit. I'm only like 200 pounds, bro, so it should be good. Desperate times call for desperate measures. If we don't get this dude's hips opened up, then you know, we all know what happens. Degeneration is no fun. Surgeries are no fun.
I'm not trying to get cut open.
No, no, no. If we can avoid that, then we're going to relax the knee. Cut a little bit there.
Hey. Yes. Oh, that felt so nice.
Come on, man. Little by little, bro.
You gotta teach me those.
We gotta send this guy to Chiro school next. Okay,
Hey,
hands
you
down.
know me, I already crack myself all the time.
Pull that way. He knows. So pull again. Pull, pull, pull.
I'm there.
Close. So he's almost there. Pull this way. So I think he's got a hip flexor weakness too. I wouldn't be surprised. Straighten this.
Oh,
leg out.
100%. Come on.
Push that up.
Come on.
Push, push, push.
Oh, shit.
Try as he may. Now, what's cool about Connor is that despite having all these issues, he's super stoked to get well. Some people, right? You know what I mean, though?
Right.
I got my own set of issues. We were just talking about it. You know, if I could find somebody to do what I do, that's why I teach so much. That's why I'm around teaching. But
I know it's only up from here, so I'm really not mad about it.
exactly.
It's not like I'm
That's
gonna get
right.
worse.
That's exactly right.
That's why
We
I'm
just-
seeing you to get better, right?
Brother, come on, right? Preach. This guy.
Jesus.
Breathe. Keep breathing. Okay, this one we're gonna do. Tummy full or no?
No.
Okay, we're gonna
Maybe.
breathe in a little bit. Hold your breath. Is your knee okay?
Mm-hmm.
Breathe and relax. Oh, let's see if we can get a little more motion into that foot.
Oh, that felt so good, but like up here.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, face down now. Just wait. We got so much.
Oh, I needed this.
Amazing, right?
So good.
Okay, we're gonna get that glute to calm down a little bit. Then we're gonna open up the lower back with a specific adjustment. Wow. Yeah. It's people like Connor that keep me on my toes. Thank you, bud. That's right.
You and Rudy say the same thing.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro.
He's like, you make me earn my money.
Yeah. It takes work sometimes, man. That's all right. We love doing what we do. Let's get a hamstring curl, push back. This one here, push back. All right, champ, there we go. We're gonna breathe in nice and deep with the mid back. And out. Remember what an adjustment feels like. It's been a minute. Breathe in, hold your breath, and out.
Wow.
Right there. Wow. All right, we're gonna go now to the lower back. Face me this way, Connor. Like so, hips relaxed. We're gonna swap these out. Open the hand there. Keep that foot behind the knee. Yep, just like that.
Yes. It moved.
Come on over this way now.
Yes.
Beautiful thing, right? Motion in the spine.
Sometimes doctors can't get it to move.
Yes, that is true, brother. Loosen the shoulders.
Oh. Yes. You're 2 for 2. Here we go.
Come on. I love the excitement. It's a beautiful
Sometimes,
thing.
like, you know how it is where, like, they just hit and it's nothing and hit and hit. And I'm like, just feel like getting a body slam.
Yeah. But when it moves, it's good, right?
Yeah, because it's all worth it.
Exactly.
Where am I? Here?
You're good. We're right there. Breath in and out.
Oh, wow.
Breathe in again. And out. Wow.
That was big.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I think
You can breathe clearly.
I'm getting close. Getting close.
Come on up this way. Cross your arms. We're gonna do just one last thing
Oh,
here.
this one?
Sit up tall. Legs back on the table. Head forward. Hold yourself up. Right there. Straight. Come back a little bit. Right there. Straight back. Chest up. Gonna make this man work a little bit. There we go. Head forward. Gotta get me one of these hair bands. Breath in and out. Try not to laugh. There we go. Breathe in. Stay close to me. Breathe out. Wow.
We gotta get Jack a headband. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Jack has longer hair than me.
He does, man. He does. How'd your first adjustment go?
Wow.
First adjustment in a while.
I felt nice. Like, neck feels good. Hold on, let's see these feet. This doesn't hurt to walk. Did you see me limping in here?
I did. I did.
This doesn't hurt to walk.
Isn't it wild?
That was huge.
Bro,
That was huge.
one step
Thank
at a
you.
time. We got this, all right?
Yep.
It's good to see you again, brother.
Nice seeing you too.
All right, let's roll.